You are now watching a Lucky Penny Shop product feature.
Hey, it's Lucky Penny Shop, and time for the next Spooky Nightz kit. Excited because Butch offered to, yeah, what's up, buddy?
LPS-Dave.
Yeah.
I'm going to hang back here for a little bit, if it's okay with you.
Well,
Go ahead.
Okay, it is the Spooky Nightz Pumpkin Craft Kit. Now, this is the crafting kit, which means the pieces stick on, Butch. You can't, they're not like the wood ones where I used on the other sets. You use those little wood dowels, and you stick it in the pumpkin, and, yeah.
You're okay if I just stay back here off camera for a minute?
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
Thanks, LPS-Dave.
All right, so let's check out the back of the box. Now, this one, I'm trying to figure out what this is. It just looks like some goofy character, maybe with purple feet and like gold arms.
Big teeth, LPS-Dave.
And big teeth.
Just back here.
Yeah, just stay back there. And then, let's see, the back. Pumpkin Craft Kit includes 8 glitter stickers, 1 foam pre-cut sheet, 2 round foam sheets, 2 bottles of waterproof paint.
Oh, boy.
Now, we're going to paint this pumpkin. Did you know that?
Oh, boy. Yeah. LPS-Dave.
Yeah.
Boy. I had a little bit of a situation.
Okay.
I saw on the calendar that there was something about painting pumpkins.
Painting pumpkins. It's been a series.
I decided to go full on Halloween, LPS-Dave, and get a little head start on you.
All right.
So I'll just stay back here.
I'll tell you what. Let's come back. Let me get the pieces out of the box. We'll figure this out. We'll figure it out.
Thanks, LPS-Dave.
All right, but excited to check this out. You know, I've painted 3 pumpkins already, so this is the 4th one that I've painted.
Yeah, you're down 1 kit, LPS-Dave. Just remember that.
Down 1 kit, yeah.
Because
what happened? What's going on? Let's show everybody the pieces. Yeah. Oh, go ahead. Tell them what happened.
oh, LPS-Dave, it's embarrassing.
Yeah, go ahead.
So I see on the calendar it says paint and Halloween, and I thought, let's give it a whirl, Butch.
Let's give it a whirl.
And me and Lefty went to town, LPS-Dave. Oh my goodness! I hope that washes off Lefty's hand. Anyway, speaking of washing off, what do you think, LPS-Dave?
Well, did anywhere on the container, the bottle, say permanent?
I didn't read that deeply into the instructions.
Okay,
LPS-Dave.
so that would be step 1. Like this is waterproof, and it washes off.
Do you think this will grow out at some point?
Well, I'll tell you what. The groomer bill last month, by the way, with the pedicures.
Did you like the curls?
Yeah, it's getting expensive.
And it's a foot massage. I've got 4 feet, LPS-Dave.
I know, but permanent on your fur, it could be quite. They might have to shave you.
Well, you know what, LPS-Dave?
What?
I will forever be known as Halloween Painted Butch.
Okay.
I'm wearing it, LPS-Dave. I'm not ashamed of who I am.
Okay, good.
This
good.
is me.
This is you. The black lips and all. What's with the lips? That kind of reminds me of the. You've done that before, haven't you?
Well, it's just an Oreo cookie I just ate.
Okay.
I'm drooling a bit.
All right. I'm really liking your look.
Thank you, LPS-Dave.
Okay, now that you've disheveled me and I've lost track of what I was doing.
Yes, I've accomplished my goal.
Right, we are going to do this Spooky Nightz. Now remember, there's a zzz on the end and not a zzz. Pumpkin Craft Kit, and I have the pumpkin here. Let me bring it in. Now, I have been exploring different pumpkins. I've had the white pumpkin and the orange pumpkin, and then I thought 3 coats of paint, and 1 coat of paint just wasn't enough. So I think just to make this one different, I'm going to do 1 coat.
1 coat.
Maybe 2. And then leave it so that the orange will show through and we'll get a whole new effect.
I have 7 coats, LPS-Dave. 7 coats. You put a base coat down, and you work in another color,
Permanent.
I missed that.
All right, we'll go back and look at that. It's probably by the sink still. Permanent, that's the word you're looking for.
Speaking of that, all of the laundry, everything, I rolled around on it to get this design. Permanent.
My white shirts and everything, socks.
Beautifully colored.
The white sheets.
Happy Halloween.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what. I know what I need to do here. Let me get my cutting board. I have a glass cutting board, which I've been using, and then I need a little bowl of water, and it's really, really fun to do. So, oh, by the way, these will not stay on, but so I'll have to hot glue these on because the last spider, which we'll show at the end. By the way, I'm going to show all the pumpkins at the end that I've done so far.
I like that. I've missed them. I was busy.
Yeah. All right, we'll be right back. Okay, we are back. I am ready to paint by...
Ready, LPS-Dave? Paint me!
I'm ready to paint. Paint you. I don't think I want to do that.
Well,
I think I like the greens and the blues and the reds and the. You just look good.
Thank you, LPS-Dave.
You look really good, actually.
I look as gray as I can be.
I haven't seen you in a couple days. And you had this beautiful, beautiful coat.
I just made it more beautiful, LPS-Dave.
What are we doing here?
We're painting me!
All right, we're painting the pumpkin. Time to paint the pumpkin. Now, they've got this little seal on the top, which you just take off. And I've sometimes done this.
Whoa.
Just to use it up. Now, the thing is about these pumpkins is that they were washed. But they're still very shiny. I almost feel like you need to sand it.
Sandpaper, LPS-Dave.
Yeah, because the paint itself...
It's highly inappropriate, LPS-Dave.
peels right off. I've noticed on the other pumpkins. Okay, so look how light this is.
Did you get a roller from the paint store, LPS-Dave? We have a roller tray and a roller.
I did not. Oh, mess. Already making a mess. Now, that, as one coat, is nothing like the other ones.
That's not going to be covering very well, LPS-Dave.
So I'm definitely doing 2. I promised everybody 2, so that's what I'm sticking to. Sticking to 2. Because the other ones I did 3, and I wanted some of the color to show through.
I'm going to guess you could put 19 coats of this paint on there, LPS-Dave, and it ain't going to hide it.
You don't think so?
And you'll run out.
I think I will. So we're just going to run with what we have.
No running, LPS-Dave.
You know,
don't run with wet paint
promises.
brushes.
Yeah, well, I made a promise. I'm sticking to it. And then the last one, I promised everybody that I'd use all the colors on one pumpkin.
Ah, fancy. Do you have enough of the paint, LPS-Dave?
I do. That's only one bottle, a couple squirts. And let's just get in there with a couple more squirts.
Just let me know when you're ready. I'll be painting myself off.
No more of that. Just stay the way you are. As it is going to cost us a fortune to have that all cleaned up.
I figure we're late. It's already this far, LPS-Dave.
Oh, really? Well,
Let's do it up.
What you do on your own is up to you. How's that?
Oh, thank you, LPS-Dave. Did you hear that one, Lefty? Oh, we're going to have fun in the shop later, LPS-Dave.
Yeah, I hope so. It's been just a little lame-o around here recently without you. You know, you're kind of like the joy of the group.
Oh, LPS-Dave. It's been busy.
It's
Life's
been busy? Okay, look
That's
at that.
what people say, don't they?
What's that?
I haven't seen you in a while. Oh, I've been busy.
Yeah, I've been
really
busy, right?
busy.
Okay, there we go. All right,
Pretty cool, LPS-Dave.
What do you think of that?
Leave it.
Leave
As
it.
is.
I think it looks pretty cool like that.
Now, do you recommend carving before painting or painting and then carving?
These are non-carving pumpkins. All right,
Are these pumpkin pie pumpkins?
They are not.
The pumpkin's grown specifically to be painted.
Yes.
Amazing.
How's that?
Pretty impressive, I have to say. I like it.
Well, let's get this drying, and then we will come back and put on coat 2.
This is why I did 7 coats on me.
Yeah, it looks like it. All right, we are back, Butch. It's time to put the first coat on. I mean, our second coat. It looks
Second
like
coat, LPS,
we haven't even put the first coat on.
Just a hint.
It's just a hint. Well, I made a promise. I made a promise to you that I always be there for you and support you, even when you do things that may, cost me money. And
You're such a good friend, LPS. Dave.
Thank you. You're worth every $1,000 I spend on you.
Thanks, LPS Dave. More to come.
Yeah, I get it.
It's Halloween, LPS Dave.
I know, but
Spare no expense. That's what I say.
spare no expense, even though it's somebody else's expense. I
Spare none of your expense.
Yes. All right, so coat number 2. I am not happy with coat number 1.
I'm hoping it was like a primer. primer.
I don't know. This kind of happened on the other ones, but not. This was really light compared to those.
Really light.
Yes. But I promised everybody, and I'm keeping my word, I am going to just do 2 coats. Even though everything in my being says 6 coats.
You would need it, LPS Dave.
I'm just going to do this.
You might need to just dip it. Just fill a bathtub
that
full
would
of
be
this
good.
color and then
Like
dip
a
it.
hydro-dipped pumpkin. Is that possible?
Well, if anyone could try it, it's you.
I know I did like the hydro-dipped eggs. For Easter.
I think I remember a hydro-dipped butch at some point. That might be part of the process to get me cleaned up.
Something
after
else.
Halloween.
Something else.
Groomer, we're going to need to do a hydro dipping. Hydro dipping.
I think you got it. You'll get it by the year 2024, that's for sure.
Oh, I hope so.
Whew. Loving my pumpkin, loving my pumpkin. All the other pumpkins, I did the bottom really nice and everything, but this one, I'm just not feeling it. Something's not feeling 100%.
Well, we'll see if it covers these defects over on my side over here, LPS Dave.
Defects.
Some abnormalities.
We're just going to call those special marks. Okay, how's that? You know, like cutie marks. We'll call it a cutie mark. Pumpkin cutie mark, yeah.
And then we'll cover them up so no one can see them.
Okay. I will say that coat does look better.
Getting there, LPS Dave. You're halfway.
Oh, those little spots.
That's what I'm talking about. Oh, my.
You got to do what you got to
still
do.
in the first bottle, LPS Dave?
First bottle.
Okay, good. Just let it kind of roll down the side.
Now, this is the back, so I like the way this pumpkin is laying out, that this would be the front, the way the shape is.
I always put my pumpkins, I always felt bad about the back. I would put them backwards on purpose. Because
Really?
the front always gets all the attention.
It does. Well, that's the good side.
What?
The good side.
I never thought about it.
Just the way it stands.
Painting up a pumpkin for you.
I think they should have went with green or a darker color. Now, this might have been better on the lighter pumpkin,
Interesting.
which I saved for the end because I had one more white pumpkin.
Wait a second. Where'd you get a white pumpkin? I've never heard of such a thing, LPS Dave.
The white pumpkin is for the pumpkin that I'm going to do with all the paints. I'm just going to go nuts on that pumpkin.
Is it already painted white?
It came white.
What?
It was Say Big Pumpkins at Menards. I got them at Menards. See, I'm leaning towards this being the front right here.
I get it.
The way it's angled. So what we're going to do is we're going to give it a little...
Give it a heavy coat.
See how it just peeled right off? It's waterproof, but it's also non-stick proof.
That's not a good attribute to paint, LPS Dave.
Okay.
Go to the hardware store and say, I'd like some paint that just wipes right off the wall.
Yeah. All right, there we go. I'm happy with this. We're leaving it, okay? Even though everything in my being says, like I said earlier, 35 coats to get rid of the orange.
35. I thought 19. 35 might be
19,
more
35,
accurate.
whatever it takes. Okay, we're good. We're going to come back, and then when we come back, we will have to decorate.
Let it dry, LPS Dave.
Yes, let's put it in the fans. All right, I am back. Sadly, all alone. The pumpkin took way too long to dry, and Butch had to go. He had to take care of some business, as we had discussed earlier in the video. Either way, I'm going to have fun decorating it like I did the other pumpkins. Now, you see the box in the back. That's what the pumpkin looks like with the super yellow. Now, it kind of does have some orange color variation in there, so I'm wondering if they didn't put 3 coats on too. Now that is 2 coats and you can see the orange, which I'm okay with. I think it looks pretty good. And what they wanted you to do is lay out all of your little pieces, but let me get some of these cut out. Now these are supposed to be peel and stick, but from the spider I showed you, I don't know, did I show you the spider? I don't remember. I had an issue with a video which I just figured out today. So let's just see if that'll stick. So I don't know where I'm going to be with all the pumpkin decorating videos. I'll have to review. I forgot where I left off. What I've showed you. Because, they have both eyes kind of going this way. Now, I don't have to do what they say. And from the last pumpkin, I didn't do what they said. I did my own thing. I added a unibrow on the spider. Okay. Now, these seem to be sticking better for whatever reason. Now, I left the spider for a day and came back, and everything had basically fallen off. So this is not a pumpkin that you're going to be able to just put outside. And I don't think these feet are going to stay. So I have the hot glue gun. Let us just use it now to save me from... Oh, why are we not allowing any glue out? It's been on for a while. The red light is on. Okay, all right. So let's ignore the glue gun. I don't know why that's not working. It's a brand new glue gun. So let's just get the feet where I want them. I'll have to come back. And the way they show them on the picture, they're nicely in front. But to do that, when they stick, you can't. Who else has trouble peeling stickers like this? Or anything that needs to be peeled. See, it's not really the best. I'm going to say the boxes on all these are slightly deceiving. You can do your own decorations. Cut up your own things. All right, so it has two horns, so I'll put them, or their eyebrows, I don't know. Or ears, what are they? There's those two ears. Let's see, let's just get them in there like that. I'm not going to push them down so they can kind of stick up a little. Hey, it's kind of like the picture. I've got the paint on the side. Okay, so I think these might be the ears. They're actually really nice. I'm going to have to say they're definitely coated in the little sparkles really nice. They just should have never been something you stick on a pumpkin. They just don't have good stickiness to them. Okay. So what happened? Here's what happened. I've been working on the Lucky Penny Shop board game collection. I'm trying to just get it all documented so I know what I have. I tell people, I have 400 board games. And one day I was just sitting there going, well, do I have 400 board games? It just feels like I have it. So I've been working on that website. It's called Board Game Geek. I don't know if anybody goes there. But I'll bend out his arm. I've been on that website since 2011 or 12 or something like that. And you can put in your collection. So I've been doing it, going rack by rack, section by section. And I think I'm up to 350 games, which is crazy. So I'm planning on, selling a bunch of stuff. Keeping the games that I know as a family that we played, I would never sell those. So when the kids are old enough and on their own, they can grab a game and play it anytime they want. Any game they want. Now these are just on the side all over. So where was I at? So I was taking pictures and adding games to the database. It's quite a process and very somewhat challenging. And I had made the video for the next pumpkin. And I had to delete some stuff because the camera was getting overloaded. And I just deleted it. Usually I check. And guess what? It was the whole video for the pumpkin. So I'm trying to find another version or another one so I can remake it. I have the pumpkin done. Okay, I'm happy with that. Look at that. I put it on this so that I can slide easier, not drag my pumpkin. All right. Sadly, Butch cannot see how wonderful this pumpkin looks. But I think it came out great. Look at that. Now, in the last 12 years or longer of making videos, that has happened to me twice, I think. At most 3 times, where I delete something from my camera after making a video. And I would say for that many years, that's pretty good. So if you're on Board Game Geek, look me up there. I have got, so I'm going through now. There's probably another 100 games to go through, I think. I don't know. I'll see. I'll update you, because I'm finding so many games that I don't have on video. And I think this is part of the whole process. Now, that has nothing to do with this pumpkin, but it turns out that because of that, I deleted something I shouldn't have. But either way, now let me grab the other pumpkins. I guess I could show you the pumpkin I made that may never have a video. So let me see. Let me come back. I'll show you the other 3. Okay, so pumpkin number 1 was the shark. Still liking that one the best. I like the blue. That was 3 coats of paint. Pumpkin number 2 was the spider. And that was a really dark, dull, matte black, which I believe I did 3 coats on. And then I promised everybody that I would do 2 coats just to kind of let the pumpkin shine through like I did on the 3rd video. Actually, technically the 4th. But let me zoom in now and you can kind of take a closer look at each. They're holding up pretty good. For those of you that are wondering, it's probably been about a week or longer since I started this one. I don't see any issues with the pumpkin. And then this one here is the one I just did, and I'm really liking the way the orange shows through the yellow. And then this one here, the spider, everything fell off. I gave it its own unibrow, and then I glued most of it back on to hold all the pieces. All right, so how about the one that never made it to video? Well, I'll tell you what, let me grab it. Okay, there it is, the number 3 pumpkin that I had made, which sadly never made it to video. It was a really deep purple. You could barely see the eyes. I think it was like a witch unicorn kind of thing. I'm not sure, because there is a unicorn on the top where the hat is. Let me zoom into that one since you have not seen that. And you'll probably never see a video, sadly, and I do apologize. But that can happen. And it did. So now from this video, which would be your favorite? Now I have one more, which I might think is a narwhal or something crazy. I don't know what it is yet. I haven't figured it out. So let me know what you like on this video. And thanks again to Butch for coming in, and hopefully he works out his issue. And you could tell me, or us, which one you like the best so far. And there's one more in this series, so enjoy that one. I'll be very careful to make sure I don't lose that one. And thanks for watching, everybody. Later.
If you're looking for the item you just saw in the video, click here. Watch more videos by clicking here. Don't forget to share on social media and give a thumbs up.
Hey, LPS-Dave.
What's up, Butch?
Make sure they don't forget to subscribe.
Oh yeah, please click here to subscribe to Lucky Penny Shop. And always remember, when you see a lucky penny,
Pick it up.